the world goes dark. It starts with a flicker, then silence. A blackout isn't just an inconvenience, it's a trigger. Suddenly, the systems we rely on for water, communication, food, and security are gone. The thin veneer of civilization peels back, and only the prepared can thrive. When the lights go out, the rules change. You can be the one who stands firm, a beacon of calm and control in the darkness. If you want to protect your home and family, listen closely, because your survival doesn't have to be fragile. The moment the power dies, your world shrinks to the space you can see. The first enemy is darkness. Panic, confusion, and accidents follow. Your first priority, conquer the dark. Don't waste your phone battery. Use pre-staged LED headlamps, lanterns, and flashlights. Headlamps keep your hands free. Get one for every family member. Place them in easy-to-find spots: bedside, kitchen, hallway. Flood your living space with light within 60 seconds of the outage. Once you can see, you can act. Next, secure your home. Blackouts attract the desperate and the predatory. Lock every door and window. Draw curtains, pull blinds. Make your house look dark and quiet from outside, but not abandoned. Project an image: occupied, prepared, not worth the trouble. A locked door is a deterrent, a dark window is a mystery. Reinforce weak points, use door wedges or security bars. You're not building a bunker, just buying time and discouraging opportunists. Once secure, do a final sweep: garage, back gate, basement windows. With light and security, you've created a safe zone. This is your base of operations for the crisis. Take a breath, but don't get complacent. The next vital resource is ticking away: water. The initial chaos outside might be settling, but a new, silent crisis is beginning in your pipes. It's time to think about water. Don't wait for panic, act now. The prepared don't just survive, they control the situation. You've taken the first steps from victim to survivor. Now move fast. Your next move is critical. Water is life. Secure it before it's gone. Let's get to work. With your home secure, focus on water, your most essential resource. When the grid fails, water pumps and treatment plants can stop. Your tap could run dry or become unsafe. Fill every tub, sink, and clean container immediately. The bathtub can hold up to 70 gallons. Use it for sanitation and, if treated, drinking. Don't forget your hot water heater. It's a hidden reservoir. Know how to access and drain it safely. Once you've captured all available water, calculate your supply: 1 gallon per person per day. Separate containers for drinking and washing water. Use bathtub water for flushing toilets or cleaning. Never mix with drinking water. Purify all questionable water. Have filters, purification tablets, or unscented bleach on hand. Learn the proper ratios for safe purification. Practice before a crisis hits. Securing water removes stress and lets you focus on other priorities. Thirst leads to desperation. Control your supply. Control your mind. With water secured, you've bought time. Now turn to your next need: food. Your body is a machine. Fuel it wisely. Audit your pantry and protect your food. Every drop and every calorie counts. Don't let water be your downfall. You're in control. Keep it that way. Next, food management. In a crisis, your body burns calories fast. Food is your fuel. When the power goes out, your fridge and freezer start a countdown to spoilage. Eat perishables first, fridge then freezer. Keep doors closed to preserve cold. Cook what you can on a camp stove or grill outside. Take inventory of non-perishables: canned goods, pasta, rice, beans, oats, peanut butter, energy bars. Organize supplies in a visible, accessible food station. Group similar items for efficiency and morale. Create a meal plan for rationing. Aim for high-energy, easy-to-prepare foods. 2 small meals a day keeps energy stable and morale up. Store food in sealed, rodent-proof containers. Hard plastic totes, not cardboard. Have an off-grid cooking method and enough fuel. Never use outdoor stoves indoors. Structure and routine in meals provide psychological stability. Protect your food from pests and looters. With food and water managed, you can focus on the world outside. Information is your next lifeline. Don't let hunger or uncertainty break your resolve. You're not just surviving, you're living with order. Next, stay informed and connected. Knowledge is power. Don't be left in the dark. Your next move: communication. Stay sharp, stay fed, stay ready. The outside world matters. Let's tune in. Your survival depends on what you know. Let's keep the information flowing. In a blackout, silence is dangerous. Information is survival. Your phone's battery is limited and networks may fail. Rely on a battery-powered or hand-crank radio for official updates. Keep it with spare batteries in your survival kit. Listen at set times to conserve power and stay informed. Information lets you adapt, change rationing or security as needed. Two-way radios keep your group connected if you need to split up. Establish clear protocols and codes for communication. Practice radio discipline, short, clear messages only. Low-tech signals with neighbors, cloth in a window, specific knocks, build a resilient network. A small solar charger for batteries and devices is a game changer. Power independence means freedom. Staying informed pierces isolation and keeps panic at bay. Knowledge is your mental edge. With information flowing, focus on your next challenge. Temperature control. Don't let the unknown control you, stay connected. Your mind is your best defense. Next, keep your shelter safe and comfortable. Adapt to the elements. Your survival depends on it. Let's manage your environment. Without power, your home's temperature matches the outside. In winter, hypothermia, in summer, heat stroke, both are deadly. Consolidate your shelter to one small, insulated room. In cold, seal drafts, cover windows and layer clothing. Huddle together for shared warmth. Never use outdoor stoves or grills inside. Carbon monoxide kills. If you have a fireplace or safe indoor heater, use it with caution and ventilation. In heat, keep windows and curtains closed by day, open for cross-ventilation at night. Wear light clothing and stay hydrated. Cool with damp cloths on neck, wrists and forehead. Basements are often coolest. Move there if needed. Managing your microenvironment conserves energy and keeps you focused. You've created a safe bubble. Now protect it from another threat, poor sanitation. Your shelter is your stronghold. Keep it livable. Don't let the elements win. Next, hygiene and health. Cleanliness is survival. Let's keep your environment safe. When water stops and toilets don't flush, sanitation becomes critical. Poor hygiene spreads disease fast. Dysentery, cholera, infections. Use gray water to flush toilets, but have a backup, a bucket toilet with trash bags and absorbent material. Store waste securely away from living areas. Maintain personal hygiene with sponge baths and hand washing. Set up a hand washing station with soap and water. Keep living spaces clean, trash sealed, food areas wiped down. Dental hygiene boosts morale and health. Stock toothbrushes and toothpaste. Plan for special medical needs, extra wipes, disinfectants and supplies. Good hygiene is your invisible shield. Prevent sickness before it starts. Order in your environment means order in your mind. With health protected, you're ready for the final challenge, your mindset. Don't let filth or illness break you. Stay clean, stay healthy, stay strong. Next, master your mind. Survival is mental. Your mind is your most important survival tool. Panic is the enemy. Action is the antidote. Stick to routines, check locks, measure water, prepare meals. Project calm, especially for children. Give everyone tasks. Structure provides control and purpose. Plans are starting points. Adapt as situations change. Reassess daily water, food, news, threats, opportunities. Use the OODA loop. Observe, orient, decide, act. Flexibility is strength. Move shelter, change plans, rely on yourself. Mental resilience is a muscle. Exercise it. Fill downtime with games, stories, and books. These moments matter. Laughter and normalcy fight despair. Rest is vital. Set a watch schedule. Avoid burnout. A sharp mind makes good decisions. Survival is a test of will. Refuse to be a victim. Stay calm, reassess, adapt. You're in control. Outsmart the blackout. Don't just endure it. Your resolve is your greatest asset. Lead by example. Others will follow. You're not just surviving, you're mastering the crisis. The blackout is a challenge. Meet it head on. You are the master of your fate. These rules aren't just a checklist, they're a mindset. Every decision matters when the lights go out. Your personal grid of skills and resilience is your true power. Practice now, while the lights are on. True security comes from within. Turn crisis into control. Protect what matters most. When the grid goes down, you don't have to go down with it. Stay safe, stay smart, stay prepared.